Welcome to Learn English Online, lesson number 8. In today's lesson is the first video of passive and active voice in English. Alright, so actually for active to passive voice, I'm going to talk about the basics rule in order to change active into passive voice without remembering all the tenses form. Alright, so if you want to know how, you can continue watching till the end of the video and then move to another video in order to make sure that you completely master how to change active to passive voice. And in today's lesson, we focus only on the two basic forms in order to change active to passive voice. Alright, so now we begin with what is voice in English. Voice is not a tense. So please remember, voice is not a tense. But voice is a group of verbs. Okay, a group of verbs that is called voice. And when a group of verbs tell that the subject of a sentence does the actions, this is called active voice. And when a group of verbs tell that the subject of a sentence receive the actions from another person or another stuff in the sentence, this is called passive voice. Okay, so again, please remember, active, the subject is the doer, but in the passive, a subject is a receiver. Okay, so how to form the active sentences? In order to form the active voice into passive voice, you have to remember the basic form of the passive voice is verb to be plus past participle, or we call this verb 3 in short. Alright, so please remember. Okay, so now we begin with the two simple steps in order to change active to passive voice faster. Right? So please go on to the first step. Before you change the active to passive voice, you have to find the subject, then find the main verb, and then you have to find the object. And if you found all of them in a sentence, please change subject to agent. Agent is a doer, okay? Because agent is a doer, because subject here gonna become agent in the passive, and then put it after preposition by. Okay, and after that you change the object into the subject in the passive voice. Object from the active sentence into the subject of the passive sentence. And after that, please change the main verb into passive voice form. Alright, so now please look at the real example on how to change active to passive voice. Example here, this is the active sentence. I put A, C, and the active PS. Okay, I call this passive in short. Okay, so active sentence reads, Jasper takes Lisa to school. Okay, so the first step you have to do is you have to find the subject, verb, and object. So here, Jasper is the subject, takes here is the main verb, then Lisa is the object of the sentence. So when you already found them, now please change the subject to the agent or the object to the subject. Now we begin changing the object Lisa to the subject of the sentence right here, right? So here Lisa from the object and now becoming the subject of the sentence. So object Lisa become the subject, and then Jasper here is the subject, change to agent right here. At the end, agent Jasper's, and staying after by. Alright, so that is the form. And one last thing is to change the main verb into passive form. And remember, passive form, you have to put verb to be. And here is present simple. So verb to be in present simple is am, is, are. But since the subject and verb need to be agree with each other, you have to think of that the subject Lisa is now agree with the verb to be is. Alright, so you put verb to be is right here and then change the main verb into past participle or verb 3. So takes right here gonna change to taken. So we got a passive sentence. Lisa is taken to school by Jasper. Okay, so that's quite simple. I hope you enjoy the 2 simple steps in order to change active to passive voice. But please do not forget. Please watch the next lesson because I'm going to tell you in more detail how to change actives like from present simple, present continue, and other tenses into passive without remembering the form, right? So without remembering the form, just only one step, then you can change it easily and faster. Okay, so hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next lesson.